Well, we would prefer to be outside playing golf.
Well, we wouldn't. Not today.
Well, no, you're right, we wouldn't actually. But instead, we're going to be selling golf clubs. We're going to be going for all my old items that I've collected.
Which is a lot.
There's a couple of your items going in here as well. I'm going to be having a little bit of a sell through. Now, all this stuff will be available internationally. We are pricing the product and we're adding £10 on carriage within the UK. But if you are outside the UK, all I need is your address to give you an international postage quote. So I'm not quite sure how much it is to send internationally, but we can certainly get you a price within a couple of days. So I'm going to put in the description my contact email address for anybody who wants to email me, and a contact number to be able to ring me if you're from within the UK. We've got a bit to go for, haven't we?
Yeah.
There's going to be some great bargains in here, guys. Whether you're a new golfer, obviously a lot of this stuff's more like top-end stuff, isn't it? 'Cause it's been mine and your equipment.
Yeah, mid to high, yeah.
There's even a left-handed putter in there. I think I'll start with that because I don't want to keep left-handers hanging around.
No.
This one's an Odyssey number 7 O-Works in red. Condition, I'll put some close-ups in. It's not a perler. It's got some general wear. Not bad clatter. It has been used with a head cover. 34 inch. A little bit of shaft pitting. So I'm actually going to put that in cheaper than I first said I were, because I didn't notice that. And a good, grip's reasonable. Bit discoloured. I'm going to put that in at £60 and £10 postage.
Bargain.
Have you seen price of brand new golf gear this year?
Yeah.
It's rocketed.
Tell me about it.
So some of these will be an absolute steal for you. I've got one. Let's go with your driving iron.
Go on then.
It's a Gen 5, isn't it?
It is. Gen 5 PXG driving iron, which I think is 19 degrees. Mid-size grip on, hazardous smoke shaft.
I can't believe you're actually selling that, because I think we're just getting into that season now where
It probably work.
a driving iron is sort of,
Yeah.
you're going to get that drying out fairway, it's going to chase and run.
Yeah, I
I'm
think as we know, I'm
surprised.
going back to an hybrid just because, more versatility.
I'll say this loud now.
Go on.
He's definitely going to have a driving iron in his bag again in this year. Before the end of the calendar year, you're going to have another driving iron in your bag.
Go on then.
I've got another I've got a free iron.
Yeah.
It's a U500. I would say this is a driving iron. I've used a free iron U500 as a driving iron myself before. It's a stiff hazardous smoke shaft again, so low launch, low spin, so ideal for tee. And I think sometimes for that mid-handicap golfer, somebody that can hit a decent iron, you might even be a lower handicapper. You've got to be careful not to go too low in loft. I always said that. I think if you start delving into one irons and two irons, you're just making it very, very hard.
It's difficult.
And these do tend to launch really penetrating and low spinning anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to go in at that one. It's an absolute pearler, as you'll see with pictures, at a £100 and £10 posted.
It's a rocket as well. I've used that one.
Because I do put a value on condition. People can go and get these things probably £20, £30 less, but why would you want to cut on £20, £30 if you get one that's a pearl like new and it's not been really heavily worn? Let's go with these irons. I'm surprised I've still got these, because this will be the first set of irons that I've sort of traded in and had for more than about 4 weeks. It's a set of Ping Eye E1 irons, the 5 to U wedge. So for most people now who don't use long irons and hybrids, it'd be a perfect little set. You don't need a sand wedge and a lob wedge. The regular shafted lies a purple, which I believe is 1.5 degree flat. They don't actually do a purple lie anymore.
Okay.
They're delved with like half a degree in lies, but we could just pretty much say they're 1 degree flat. Standard length, standard grips, £160, £10 carriage. They'd be perfect then for somebody that's probably getting back into golf, or wouldn't class herself as a complete beginner and wants that sort of more branded set of irons. What you've got?
This one next to him.
Oh, it's just a cheap one. That it's a little 60 degree rack wedge. It might be first ever time. You might be looking for a lob wedge to put in your bag, just to experiment with. £10. It's an oldie and £10 carriage. So £20 just to give that one a go if anyone wants to go with a lob wedge. Let's go with something tasty. This one, It might be out of a lot of people's price range, or it possibly might not be if you like your Scotty Camerons, but you probably won't believe how much this one costs, because to look at it, if you're not like familiar with these things, you'd probably think, well, looks a bit old, and you know, it's an oil can finish, so it's designed to sort of, well, how it looks is how it's designed to look. So you've got to keep a little bit of oil on it, otherwise it'll go rusty.
I wouldn't have known that.
And these are fetching, I've seen in America, they're going for like $500 to $700 with the original cover. We've not got the original cover, we've not got the original grip. It is a brand new cover, but I'm not sure if that's real or not. I don't think that is. I think that's a Temu special, but I'll chuck that in there anyway. And we're going to go £380 plus a £10 postage. And if you know the value of them, you'll know that that's a good deal, because you can't get them in that condition either. You know, if you go on eBay, they're battered.
Yeah, I imagine.
We've got a little Bettinardi.
Putters galore.
This putter, I've never gamed it, but you know with that tee on top?
Yeah.
It's one that I've got, you know, I'm obviously loving my Odyssey putter. It's probably one that I'll regret selling. But it were a good deal, and I'm just going to sell it at face value. You know, these again, Bettinardi's, what, they range from about $250 to $350.
Yeah, not the cheapest.
So they're definitely not the cheapest putter in the world. Picked it up, it's a little perler for $120. So I'll put that in at face value, £10 carriage, for somebody that wants a nice sort of mallet design, nice little tee on top to line up with, and a lovely gunmetal finish. I'm surprised you've not thought about putting that in bag. It's a bit of you, that. Oops, nearly another ornament broke. I've got a lovely set of irons.
They are classics.
These are absolute class. Do you know what? If it weren't for PXG, I would have put these in my bag, because I used to love the AP2s. And obviously, I couldn't go to new Titleist T100s because they're just so much money. I didn't want to spend, you know, like 1,200 quid on a new set of irons. These are T100s, forged. I know the guy Lance de Block who bought these, so I know he had them from new, one owner. He really looks after his gear. He's got fresh new grips on them. I've not heard of that brand, but you might have. It's Pure Grips.
Oh, nice.
In orange.
Not sure.
Really good heads. They're the AMT White S300, so the low spinning, low launching AMT shafts. I'm going to put them in at $380 and £10 postage, because for forged irons, they're absolutely immaculate. And if you get this, you know, they're just I think they're a fantastic set for someone.
They're just nice, aren't
they?
APs have always been.
Scotty Cameron. Again, I'm going to price this accordingly to condition, because you cannot get these in this condition anymore. It's the Red X2. If you watch James Robinson's channel, you know that he's gamed one of these. I used to game one. It's one of them, I don't want to get rid of it, but you can't keep everything, can you?
No, you've got too much.
You've got your 3 dots on the back there to help you align it, to get your club face square. You know, you can get these battered for £120, but this is a perler. It's not got the original cover. We're going to go in at £170 on that and £10 posted, 34 inch, and a really good grip. What we got? This one's not one of mine. It's a TaylorMade M6, 19 degree, regular shafts. That's a bit of an odd combination, isn't it, for a 19? So that'd be for somebody who swings it smooth, probably has like a 21 hybrid and really hits it well. I wanted that a little bit more. Oh, there's a bit of a toe mark on that. I didn't see that. Is that going to come out? It's not, is it?
No.
I'll put a close-up of that, and there's a little bit of a scuff on toe. Because of that, we'll go £60, £10 posted. What do you think about them 2 putters? Shall we put them in?
Why not? Someone might be after a bargain.
So these are classics. We've got a classic Cleveland, number 3. A little bit of a little short slant neck. I mean, we actually tested this on the channel against fake Scotty Cameron, and it actually feels really nice, because that would have been about £130, £140 putter, wouldn't it?
And it were new.
Milled face. I mean, we'll go £30, £40, £10 posted, £30. I'm sure there'll be someone out there who wants to put a smart grip on it. I'll tell you what, if somebody buys that, I'll put you a brand new fake Scotty Cameron grip on it. Well, you felt the Scotty Cameron grips. You said you don't feel any different.
Yeah.
I'll put you a fake grip on that. And we'll do the same to this one as well. We'll go the same on that because the grip's letting it down, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's seen better days grip.
This is a Mizuno Dare to Dream. It's got the blue insert face. These go for £45 on eBay as they are in that condition. So I'll put that in at £40. Again, I'll stick you a Scotty Cameron grip on it. They're just like plain black pistol grips. So 48 posted. That brings us to the last item, doesn't it? We've not got anything else. Done everything else.
Last but not least.
Oh, there's them Cleveland and Kirkland wedge. We might as well go all the way now, haven't we?
Yep.
TaylorMade Jet Speed. It's got a stiff RBZ shaft in it. So it's not the original shaft. It looks like it's been reshafted at some point to a good standard. 19 degree, reasonable grip. We'll go £40 on that one, £10 posted. Kirkland 52, Kirkland Signature 52 degree. Can you buy these separately?
I don't know, they come as a set.
Somebody's obviously traded that in then. What shall we go? 25 quid?
Yeah.
25, £10 posted, so 35. Don't look too bad a nick, does it?
Good 52 degree.
Good little gap wedge if you want a gap wedge for this year. Might be a few new subscribers on the channel, you know, that's obviously just getting into golf. Or you might know someone getting into golf trying to build a full set. Tour action, oil can finish, so they look absolutely, you know, aged, don't they? But they are meant to rust. 52 degree and 60 degree wedge. Again, somebody probably trying to build the first set of clubs, need a couple of wedges. We'll just go £10 each. £20, £10 posted.
Bargain.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go. I think that brings us to the end of everything, doesn't it?
Looks like it.
So we need some help clearing these out, guys. If there's none of this that's suitable for you, then share it to a mate, somebody that, you know, think might or needs some new clubs. We all know somebody that needs some new clubs, don't we?
In our world, we do.
That you know, like to keep the money in the pocket. But this might be the kind of stuff that they're more interested in rather than going into. It probably scares them when they go into shops and see drivers at 500 quid.
It scares me, so I know they feel.
And putters at 500 quid, but certainly a few bargains there for you. Sun's actually come out. Have you seen it?
Are we going to run to the course quick?
Well, it's either that or Pete Cowan's. What do you fellas say?
Pete Cowan's driving.
I think so. We're gonna go to Pete Cowan's and have some practice. I might even see if while we're down there, he'll let us go back down, guys. Get in the comments if you'd like us to do that video where we actually show Pete Cowan's driving range in Rotherham, because we're fortunate enough to live near it.
Yeah, the academy, we see him down there quite a bit.
But I bet there's a few people that won't mind looking, you know, having a look at that facility, because you've probably not been to Rotherham, or you might be international, and it could be potentially somewhere you visit in future if you're visiting England. But we're quite lucky to have it on our doorstep. So right, we'll not keep blabbing, because this sun might not last too long. But get in the comments, guys, if anything you've seen that you like, and I'll stick my contact details in the description, and we'll get that out to you, you know, within a few days. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.